Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, You Only Live Once, done live. And we actually did it. We got into the glowing sea, and out again. We, get to do the Hunter Hunted quest. Yeah, that was working out pretty well. Anyway, we're here, we're down south, we have a couple things that I want to take care of while I'm around. So this little settlement is able to be our settlement if we go clear out a couple super mutants just north of us. Yep, really close by. The other custom destination I have is the mirelurk egg omelets by a couple boats. They, well, they helped me out. Mirelurk egg omelets, I hope everyone realizes just how useful they are. 50 AP refresh whenever you need it. No radiation because it's cooked food. Weight of 0.1. Yeah, good stuff. And, you know, just to do the whole cherry on top thing, you get to buy them for 0 value when it comes to shops if they have them. So, might as well, right? Let's kill this guy. I am eating into my Gauss rifle more than I should. I'm using it on enemies that I don't need to, but especially in the glowing sea, I think that that's warranted. I should not do it for crappy little raiders. I guess raider veteran, but probably could have killed him otherwise. And last episode, well, I noticed I had set it as automatically going onto a playlist, and then when I was looking for it, I couldn't quite, you know, see it in my normal YouTube uploads. So, yeah, it's there. You just have to go into the playlist or the streamed videos, and then it's fine, but I'll be essentially adding these videos manually from now on to the playlist because it kind of, you know, worried me a little bit that the wonderful run through the glowing sea wasn't actually uploaded to YouTube for whatever reason. That would be unfortunate. But anyway, today we've got a few bugs to deal with, and the stingwing darter is not going to be missed. There's going to be another guy in there. Can't really see him very well. So there should be someone else. Let's just let him get a little closer. And miss. He's right there. It's fine. Is he running away? He buggered off. Brave Stingwing ran away. There we go. Now that's a funny way of being around. You're supposed to be in here. Okay. Yeah, stingwings and their perception, not a bad thing to buy or to get. And what else are we looking for? Molotov is not useful to me anymore, and neither of these things, but we're picking them up anyway. Stingwing, and I have no idea where that stingwing died. I'm going to take one quick little look-see and give up very quickly. Okay, I tried. That's fine. So, let's, I should have good adrenaline. Yep, 50% adrenaline. I'm thirsty, and my overtired is going to start eating into things. Still have everything from requires more sleep, requires more food, requires more frequent sleep. Just so needy. Okay, so let's go with the, what do I even have? Noodle cup? No, let's go with purified water. So I'm trying to think what would be better, to go over there first or go over here first. I don't think this is the worst idea. I should really be using the staggering. It's silenced. It uses 45 ammo. Yeah. Just get over the eggs. And piss off the glowing one. Stagger him. Staggering some more. Good to see. But then actually be able to shoot these little guys. Okay. I thought I was hitting him, but apparently not. And we're dealing with water here. Do not press E on something that's floating around and moving a bunch. There's 4 omelets. There's some more. And the soft shell is pissed off for some reason. Hit that moving target. Another thing I like about getting the egg clutches is if the mirelurks hatch and you get to have mirelurk meat, it is an effective thing to just eat and, you know, only use 0.5 weight for something that refills 2 points of food. I don't know how that works. Pretty much it doubles the amount a normal mongrel dog meat would do. It's essentially like the Brahmin steak, I think, does the 2 ranks of the food, of the hunger. I'm sure I could explain that better, but I'm not going to try. So yeah, it's useful to grab all these guys. Wow, headshot kills them. And we'll be on our way. Come on. Now, the closer I get to the boats, the more I really need to be careful, because there is a particular enemy coming up that actually is a ranged attacker. The Kings. Not the Fallout New Vegas Kings, the Mirelurk Kings. They scare me, because, well, you know, ranged attacks, namely, but is there any other mines? I honestly, at this point, have enough sneak that I usually don't even know where mines are in this part of the map. Okay, so we can't see them. They jump out onto the boats and start causing trouble for me, but we should be fine. As usual, should will be the operative word. Let's turn off our light. Oh! You're not very highlighted. Guys, you wanna get highlighted for me? Maybe? Okay, they're right next to one another, and I already have a gigantic disease risk pool, so more disease risk pool. Not messing around with them. I will not be party to getting hit by a sonic attack. Let's get this thing popped out, and it's going to take forever because I'm in Psychojet. Come on, guys. Sometimes I don't need to take the VAT shot. I think it essentially eats away at your sleepiness, your tiredness meter. So it's good to avoid using it if you don't need to, but I don't know, sometimes it's just easy hitting little guys with a 95% chance like that. We're in caution. Why are we in caution? Oh. Oh. Bye-bye. I don't want them looking at me. I do want to grab them. Damn. Okay, we can go swimming, that's fine. Mr. Mirelurk, please. There he is. Cloaking. Not chameleon. Cloaking. I still haven't got a chameleon chest piece or chameleon anything, and it's annoying. So the nice thing with chameleon is it actually allows me to think, hey, maybe I should, get my ballistic weave on and go run, without power armor into a danger situation. But then, without it, I'm just like, why would I want to get rid of my tactical HUD where I can see enemy right there, enemy right there? It's so problematic. I really wish that I had... Ooh, can't pick that yet.
Won't be able to pick that.
Should I... I don't think I should, but should I? I want to use a rank on Chemist to actually get a little bit of extra of the chems lasting a little longer, 50% longer. That's nice. But also being able to make some nice chems. That would be nice to have. Nice is to have... but is it... I also want to do Demolition Expert because that would just help. Master Locks. Eventually I want to take one, but now that I have the jetpack, I don't know if I need to. I'm going to save it. Just let it be for now. And instead, let's go across the river and take care of these guys. Okay. They aren't getting highlighted, unfortunately. I really underestimated this staggering weapon. I've had it forever, and I should have been using it a lot more. The radium, it's fun, but just having access to a powerful weapon, or the radiation is fun, but having access to a powerful weapon like this one, that actually, come on. There we go. As I was saying, I've been totally overlooking the radium. Uses super common ammo type, super light ammo type, and does a ton of damage, massive amount, and staggers enemies. The radiation only is a problem when it comes to ghouls, and although it's nice to be able to essentially stagger ghouls, maybe the radiation... I need to just double check that. I don't know. I think the last time I had a radium rifle that was essentially the best thing that I had that I used a bunch, it was explosive. So it turned into essentially a spray and pray where I would just kind of throw a bazillion bullets into the area and kill everything, ghouls or otherwise, and not even hit the enemies most of the time. And so yeah, I honestly forget how much radiation heals the ghouls, this 50 radiation damage or healing. I don't know, but let's take a look. The problem with mirelurk eggs, the one problem, people might essentially think, oh, mirelurk eggs, here's some meat, 0.5 weight. Mirelurk eggs are, oh my god, it's 1 weight a piece. That's horrible. I'm never going to make food out of the mirelurk eggs because they're 1 weight. And it's, we gotta crack a few eggs to actually understand what cracking the eggs do or whatever. Make a mirelurk egg omelette, turns into 0.1 weight. I guess the shell is incredibly heavy. Sure, we can go with that. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's an overlooked item, and I'm not going to stop banging on about it. Just constantly, hey, mirelurk egg omelets. Eat the omelets. Eat them. Omelette du mirelurk. Okay, so I think the scrap palace is going to be next. So 99 out of 100 times I go over here and a vertibird comes along, drops off people right there, spins around twice, and then gets shot down and becomes a homing missile onto me. So I need to find a good... Speaking of good, I need to find a good position. Are you both just, yeah, they're blood bugs. I don't really care about them. Come on. Range. Wow, that is a beastly version of a blood bug. Do they have that much energy resistance, or... Oh, jeez, I don't know. So, apparently we did target him. The game can be a little funny like that. But I don't like leaving a blood bug out of place. Only bad things can happen. I don't know why I picked up the hide. I don't need leather. Oh, right on cue. There's the vertibird. Okay. Pretty much after 10 seconds, start keeping an eye on said vertibird. Otherwise, you will die. I've had the vertibird essentially go so far as to hit me on top of that mountain over there. I thought that I would be safe, but I was entirely wrong. Okay, blood bug. Okay, you're almost dead. Got him. Okay, so now we need to watch the vertibird die. Yep. See that? He chose this direction. I was essentially moving my character this way ever so slightly. It started dying, and then it started flying into the trees. The best way to do... Ooh, I am weary from lack of... Oh, God. Okay. Wow, this is a busy... Ooh, boy. Busy status effect bar. Okay. So... I'm hungry and thirsty, so let's move over to Noodle Cup first of all. Properly hydrated, and I'm still hungry, so we'll go over to one of the roasted mirelurk meats. Properly fed. Now, I need to do a grilled radstag, and I can walk around ever so slightly. Let's stop wasting too much time. Get over to the scrap pots. And... the Brotherhood will help, I guess, is the official word I'm going to use for that. Unfortunately, though, they're going to essentially upset all of the random... Oh. Festering bloatfly. You picked a strange place to land. Something, something, double envelopment. And we're in caution. Oh, jeez. This is a nice place for... a artillery strike, if we had something. Staggering, staggering. Not bad. Okay. So we've got a suicider. Did I just shoot the Brotherhood? Oh god, there's another one. Ew, boy. Well, the Overlord is going down. Okay, we've killed the super mutants. We don't have the carrying weight for all of that. We can head back this way and deal with it, but I think we're just going to sprint straight back to Somerville, drop a few things off, and connect it with the rest of the Commonwealth, as in Hangman's Alley, because everything needs to be connected to Hangman's Alley. And we will be far enough away from the vertibird that's going to find a way of dying and crashing on me, hopefully. Sentry bot, just leave it be. Actually, should I just sleep now? I'm going to get to the point where... are any of you legendary? Yep, one of you's legendary. Of course you are. Okay, make it worth my while. Let's just get a little closer. Roamers. Oh, here's a good test. Do I heal you? Or do I just sneak attack and do all the damage? Okay, so radiation doesn't do that much if it was little bursts of damage from rapid fire, maybe. But I should be using this on everything. Yes, I am beginning to appreciate the staggering radium rifle. Hitman's Western Revolver. I mean, that damage is not bad. And I think its fire rate is faster. No, not that much faster than the snub nose. If not the exact same. We'll take a look at it. It's interesting, and I don't know. 10% extra damage, and you have to be aiming. I suppose you'd want to be aiming that thing anyway, but it just seems like a lackluster sort of effect to have. Now, of course, if you're using a sniper rifle and you're always going to be aiming, just having that little extra boost isn't that bad. Obviously, 2-shot would be better. Instigating, all of that stuff.
Those
but,
super mutants?
yeah, we just have to take what we get.
I guess you were the right person for the job, huh? Thanks, friend. By the way, we've decided to support the Minutemen. We've got to help each other if we want things to get better.
Oh, is that so? Okay, well in that case, bye. Oh no, we can't set that person to a supply line because he's the dad and he needs to stay here. That's a dang shame. We'll just have to do it on our way back. How's our... I'm going to build a quick cooking station just to take a look. I think that we need to actually move over... Oh wait, of course we can't. We're not linked in. Just go. Just go.
Hi, mister.
We don't need this stuff. We'll just save it for later. Put the junk in here. And... okay, so the food that is not yet cooked can go in here and we'll have access to it later. Let's see, hub flour. Now, I'm not going to put the mirelurk eggs in here just on a strange feeling of I just want to make sure that I have these. So those are going with me. And let's see, what else? Radstag meat can go away since we have plenty elsewhere. Okay, that's fine. So we're back to about... yeah, Weary is going to be really annoying coming up. But we still have about 100 carry weight. And I don't think any of those super mutants were legendary. I didn't check them all, and I know there's loot there, but really, what could we pick up that's not a legendary weapon that would actually make a difference to this run in a meaningful way? I'm not sure anything would. We'll be coming back here anyway. We can, I don't know, go in there and discover that there was a stash of 5 stealth boys and super-powered drugs that we don't have access to or something, I don't know. But if there's enemies, and more enemies, we should at least take a look-see to see what they are. More glowing stuff. We're getting to the point in the game where enemies have a very high chance of being legendary, so just keep an eye out for that. And hopefully they don't take offense to being shot in the head. Take the meat, and take the... I have a mutant slayers already. And mutant slaying is something that can be kind of scary. And that's why I usually rely on the whole fact that I have power armor for that thing. But you're just a bunch of albinos. Not sure I even want to deal with that. Yeah, I'm at the point where I kind of want to stop leveling up because I'm going to regret having a ton of levels that aren't doing anything down the line, but I guess it'll make the intermittent levels a little easier, we can hope. Let's see what that does. does good work. And there's level 45. Still leveling up pretty quickly from all this death and destruction. And we'll find out later whether or not that screws us over. The Gauss rifle, we already saw that it wasn't actually able to completely finish... Oh, two guys. Completely finish... There we go. A Deathclaw in a single shot with sneak attacks. I forgot an egg clutch over there. Can't believe myself. No, no, I'm this way. Come on, come on. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I was really talking a bunch and I forgot a bunch of egg clutches. Silly me. Let's get them up. Come on, guys. Come this way. I'm over here. I'm over here. Not the opposite direction, the direction I'm firing from and having a gigantic light at. I don't know. Deer in the headlights, I suppose. And the other clutch. One fun thing about the melee run is when you need to deal with these things, and you just get pain train, just run over everything. You get close to them, back off, and then just run over all of them. They can't actually initiate an attack animation before they get killed. It's fun. Thankfully, it also doesn't actually do any damage to the mirelurk eggs. So... I think what we need to do now, we could go talk to the lady who thinks she's a synth and get one more place on side for us to essentially hook into our growing network of things, but I don't know if that's something I want to do right now. She has some frag mines. There's a magazine over there that's useless. Is it 50% less radiation? I guess it's not horrible because I might accidentally take a little bite of something that I shouldn't. I don't know. Oh, jeez, yeah, it's morning, and I just assumed that no one would wake up for a stream. It's kind of the best time for me to do it because wife's busy and, you know, nice, easy... wake up in the morning and get some coffee, or lack thereof. So, good morning, Neuro. Don't know how long it's been, but... Oh, I am picking up plenty of legendary radstags. They're left and right, it seems like. Very nice to see. Martyrs. Martyrs is useless when it comes to... 999.9999% of the game. Wait, did I say 900? 99.99999% of the game. Because it only affects you once. Unless you essentially get just below 20%, then you do some level up. Then you get just below 20% again, then you do some level ups. Yeah, it's almost worthless. This guy's still around, so... Hopefully people haven't restarted. Okay. Yeah, so the stream here in the morning, I can go for about 3 hours or so. Or until a vertibird crashes and ends the run. Just so many vertibirds. I kind of regret not getting more stuff done and out of the way before the vertibirds came in, but I think I did plenty. He's just looking for enemies, trying to essentially get shot down while he's right on top of me. Oh my god. Okay, you at least are not legendary, so I don't need to kill you. Let's just leave at least a little bit of fauna for the Capital Wasteland. Not Capital Wasteland, Boston Wasteland. Commonwealth. That's the word. And the Brotherhood will kill the Radstag instead. So, we need to sleep. And we also need textures to load in. Game, are you feeling okay? Game? Okay, I guess Diamond City's off limits. That's a shame.
Yes?
Yeah, coffee in the morning. I feel there's a juxtaposition between a cocktail at night and I get, you know, headstrong and confident to jump into the glowing sea, and then coffee in the morning is just like, oh, good God, I was running straight at these rad scorpions and death claws last night. So scary. Let's be alert and carefully doing things, and these textures are just not loading in whatsoever. We might need to... It depends. We should be fine. Once we're on an internal area and then back out, we should have textures loaded, but that's annoying. Okay, home sweet home. Actually, I probably can't really, you know, step out of my power armor because I'm going to crush my legs. So let's get rid of a few things. Okay, so Assassin Cedar Baseball Bat. As amazing as that would be to be actually, you know, in a melee run. Definitely not a melee run. Cloaking Leather Chest Piece. Just, no. Just garbage. Martyr's Operator Heavy Right Arm. It's interesting. And I suppose, do I have a right arm even? I have a left leg. I'm not wearing anything. Oh, God, why don't I have any actual good gear for my apparel? Okay, I have an Acrobat's. I have an Exterminator's Synth Right Arm. I have Ghoul Slayer's left arm. I have a Mutant Slayer's right leg. And then Powered Left Leg, which is the same as my VATS Enhanced. Punishing. I don't know why I even have that in my inventory. I need to sell that. Sharp Metal. I mean, carrying around that extra weight... Well, I'll do some work on it. I'll take a look. I wouldn't mind more troubleshooters. That could be useful down the line, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, pretty much everything else in here is just going to be a bunch of random crap that I wanted to dress my people up in. We can get rid of the patched. The military cap is no longer needed. We'll get rid of the muffled stuff. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Dirty stuff, crumpled fedora. Black vest and slacks, I suppose that's fine. Yeah. And instead we'll put that stuff in here. Went the opposite way than I should have. Battered fedora, dog, eyeglasses, faded trench coat, faded visor. Leaded. I suppose... no. Weight of 19. That's too much to ask for. We can hold on to the Mutant Slayers at least. Definitely no to the Punishing. Sea Captains. Sharp Metal. Get rid of the Vault-Tec stuff. And did I actually take out my... Let's get rid of all of our ammo for a second. Okay, so eggs away, mirelurk meat away. Get rid of the mongrel dog meat, and what else? Picking up random grenades is fine. A few things to sell again. Assassins. I mean, if I had Blitz, you know, agility 9 and was able to use that, maybe, but it just doesn't make sense. We're gonna sell it. That's painful. I would have loved seeing that in the melee run, but nope. Fallout 4 will laugh at your quests and plans and builds and say, you don't get to do what you want to do. You must do what we make you do. Yeah, anyway. So I'm going to take a quick look at a couple pieces of armor. Actually, I'm going to grab the armor in question. Exterminators, ghouls, mutants, powered. Let's just take a quick look. Okay, acrobats. If it's the lightest, it goes down to 1.7. And the ultralight build down to 0.5. I think that that's not that bad of idea just to have around. In case I find another acrobats or whatever. For the Exterminator's synth right arm. The thing I hate about synth is there's no shadowed gear. Unfortunate. Again, ultralight brings it down to 0.5 weight. That's pretty useful. Okay, so the Ghoul Slayer's left arm, we're not going to be hitting any sort of ghoul places nearby. Mutant Slayer's right leg and right bracer. Together, we can get super mutant damage down by 30%, which is actually a pretty good stacking situation when it comes to our ballistic weave. And that actually allows left leg stuff, and yeah, not that bad. Again, synth stuff, not as good as combat or leather, frankly, just because the extra damage resistance doesn't really add up to being super useful. And if we do ultralight build, it's down to 0.5. So we can actually just have this thing around as a charisma intelligence booster. Just having that around, I guess, talking. Wow, can't spell. Talking. Right arm. Okay, so if I need to do any sort of talking, I can have the right arm around. That's fine. Acrobats, everything else I'm just going to stick away for now. I just kind of wanted to see. Oh, wait. I did want to see what does it take to... Improves the damage and energy resistance by 4 for each, which is going to be nothing compared to the overall values, so I'm not even going to mess around. And then this stuff, for the pocketed and deep pocketed, we need to actually have Scrounger. Rank 2. Ultralight build, down to 1.1. And I need Pickpocket, rank 2. Scoped aiming more... I might actually get Sniper, rank 2, so we can look into that. But... yeah. It can have, you know, a little bit of help with the whole 15% reduction. But for now, let's just put it away. Acrobats, that's only 0.5. I'm not going to need it. I'm going to get it out of our inventory so I can find another one and then be in a situation where I'm out of fusion cores and I need to jump off of a building and run for my life, and I won't be able to do it because I don't have my acrobats gear. Yeah. Let's pick up that second acrobats gear that way. Now, Mutant Slayers, fun. Powered, fun. Troubleshooters, fun. Honestly, is powered better? I like to think of reducing VAT's cost as just automatically bettered, but if we do something like that, and deep pocketed versus ultralight, 2.5 weight saved, so I can have extra 10 weight. Extra AP is fun. Honestly, and it's a left leg, so I'm going to immediately lose out on that if I take off my gear. Maybe keep the arms as ultralight build. No, as deep-pocketed. And then the legs as ultralight build, so I can actually take off my stuff, put on a dress, and sell stuff. Oh, I'm going back and forth. Okay, deep-pocketed. Yeah, and now let's take a look at our wonderful legendaries. The Hitman's Western Revolver. So, for my legendaries so far, I'm using a hunting rifle, and it has the target's bleed for 20, it's wounding, 25 additional damage. Not bad, but I've recently picked up an incendiary and a, oh, what's the other one? Another legendary effect on a hunting rifle that was fine, but not great, and it's just annoying. I want different things than a hunting rifle. And the Lucky 308, that was early, but I'm not really doing a VATS run. VATS is just kind of like an afterthought right now. I might need to build into that a little bit. No laser guns have a legendary effect so far. I have my Resilient Plasma Gun, 150 damage resistance while reloading. Great. Obviously I don't expect much out of a Gauss rifle to have legendary effects yet. And then the Staggering Radium, I think, is the most overlooked legendary I have this run, at least. Haven't really been using it because I wasn't able to get the silencer. I finally get the silencer and I can actually use it a little more. So, yeah, I should be using this a lot more than I have. So that's why I'm going to keep it around. Pretty good damage, too. 212 to the Lucky 308, 201, wow. So, it's sitting right in between these two weapons, and yeah, it's pretty good. Now this thing, if I was to go down pistols and get the advanced receiver, get the, everything else is nice about it, a reflex sight on here, let's do the reflex sight. This is kind of a waste, but I just want to double check what actually shows up in VATS. Because I could essentially, essentially, I could respec my character down into a pistol VATS use sort of thing. And that could be really useful down the line. Not, like, integral, but... So I would be able to get maybe 6 shots off with this thing. It would be doing about 400 damage a shot, and its fire rate is... It's annoying when I have to frickin' pull out the gun and do that, but 2 shots that fast... It's interesting, because it's not what I would use for a non-VATS sort of, firing thing. I don't have anything to shoot this at, so I'm not going to, but... Oh, I don't know. It's something to keep an eye on. I'm going to hold on to it. It doesn't have a silencer, of course, but if I'm using silencers, I'm going to be really far away and whatnot. My other legendary effects. 50% more limb damage, that's nice. 50% more damage against ghouls on the weakest weapon, completely available for ranged. Shotty McShotgun is 25% less action points. Honestly, we have to get way too close to these guys to actually use this. Maybe it's because I do need the long barrel. It makes that big of a difference. I'm going to take this out and do a quick look at it. Another Assassin's, the combat shotgun. I just don't want to get too close to enemies that, are humans and can shoot me. Not what I want to have happen. And then this Relentless refills your action points on a critical hit. Relentless is interesting because, well, let's take a look at it. Essentially using your critical to refill your action points because you've essentially lined it up that you take a shot, and then what happens is you use your critical to refill all your action points and you can take more VAT shots. That's a situation that you should be using Jet and a very fast-firing weapon and just killing them all in that way. So critical shots are more, you're surprised, an enemy's right on top of you, and you need to kill it immediately with 100% chance of hitting the VAT shot. That's when you use your criticals for a Yolo run. Advanced Receiver brings it up to 263. It is already with the rifleman perks, so it's good. It's interesting. It can have a suppressor. I don't have the ammo for it yet. 4570 is not around the Commonwealth, unfortunately. We'll see it later. I'll bring it with me and see if I can't get some use out of it. I am now exhausted and can't sprint, so I think it's probably a good time to go sleep. Oh, jeez. Oh, I was going to look at the Shoddy McShotgun. 1 second. I'm just going to keep blurring in and out of existence. Oh, jeez. What I wouldn't do for an explosive. It would end this run entirely because I'd be shooting something and then some sort of leaf would fall from a tree and I'd have that get the hitbox detection right in front of me and kill me. But it would be a nice to have for sure. Okay. So if this goes up to long ported, oh, that range is actually very different. Maybe I am used to using the long ported, but then if we're doing that, let's take a quick look-see at the shotgun shells. Sorry, this is just kind of taking my time. I want to make sure I'm doing this right and, you know, all that jazz. I'm not getting things that are just going to be in my inventory and be useless. So, show me. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shots at half, so we could probably do close to 10 shots at least. But if we go over to the Shoddy McShotgun, gets a long ported shielded barrel. Really eating into my different resources. The VAT shots are going to go up. Actually, not that bad. I could still get plenty of shots out. I think I might do that because just being able to have you can kind of see the, I don't know, the range difference. Let's get a little closer. That's just ridiculous. Okay, I am, let's say this far away, and I'm doing to a body up to the R. Now, that's unfortunate. I'm not going to kill it. But let's step forward 2 feet. And then all of a sudden, it's just an insta-kill. So apparently there's some sort of point of no return where all of the bullets just turn into confetti between here and here. I can't believe that. Okay. This, at least, is a better range for the shotgun. And, yeah, damage ranges, you don't really notice them until you actually get something that's super short range and it starts doing no damage. Well, not no damage, but next to nothing, versus actually being able to just one-shot kill a few feet forward. So, anyway, let's stick with that. There's going to be plenty of situations where I need to kill enemies with a shotgun close by. Coming up. So we'll hold on to that. And oh, I don't know. Suddenly having this many guns in my rotation is again looking not great. One thing I'm noticing is taking a single shot for 216 damage and 25 points of additional bleeding. Okay. Why not just use the lucky? Oh, you're not killing him with the lucky? Okay, well then use the Gauss rifle. Just end them with a Gauss. So we might actually be hanging up the hunting rifle for a little bit. I'll think about its use down the line, but for now, I think that's just going to save us a little bit of weight, especially on close quarters, which is going to be what we're dealing with. So yeah, let's go with this. The new one, Shoddy McShotgun, takes the rank, or the spot, number 2.
For an ambush around here than I like.
Yeah. We need to connect Somerville Place, or Palace, or whatever I called it. And now we're down to 18 food. Oh, geez, I need to go inside somewhere. The textures are starting to collapse in on themselves. Okay, your food, your shop, your food. So we should have 18 people doing food, but we don't have anyone else around doing food. The provisioners are just blocking me in because they're worried that their existence is ending from the lack of textures loading in. Don't worry, guys. We'll go to Diamond City and hopefully that fixes things. Let's eat first. A mirelurk, roasted mirelurk, and I guess more roasted mirelurk.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls?
Get this dealt with. Utility. Oh, thank God. We actually have corn, mutfruit, and potatoes kind of linked up into being the same amount. That is kind of nice to see, and kind of worrying that it's getting that low. Have I just, like, been not noticing my... I really need to go do some... some fixing up of the other settlements up top. There's just... yeah. Oh no, I'm down to 13, 11, 10 dirty water. I don't have enough dirty water. This is why I save all the bottles. Don't pick up anything when it comes to purified water in the bottles. Yeah, you can sell it for more if you really need to, but this way you get to make dirty water into mirelurk egg omelets. It's just so much better. Yeah, Nero the Relentless is definitely not for this run so far. It might be down the line, we'll see, but I'm gonna get some bottles while I'm here right next to some water. But yeah, the Relentless, if I go over to Far Harbor and I'm essentially seeing a swarm of melee enemies, I can essentially critical the ones that can do ranged attacks and then refill my, or use those refilled action points elsewhere. It might have a place, but I don't think it will. And, you know, by that time I might have built up my my VATS usage. So pretty much I'm sitting on level ups, and I'm not sure if I want to go for chemistry first or start pushing up VATS usage first. And geez, at what point am I going to just drop dead of exhaustion? It's probably going to happen pretty soon. But yeah, I'm at the point of the game where I have what I wanted to have to essentially just move forward with the main story quests and stuff like that. Jetpack, best weapons, all of the rifleman ranks, and Lone Wanderer at rank 3. And now it's, do I focus on action points and action point usage and criticals, or do I focus on becoming a little more, I don't know. Think of if that Western Revolver had been instigating, or had been two-shot, or... I mean, two-shot isn't even as great as instigating, but, like, it could have been really powerful in just, like, instant kills. And... oh god, there's two of them. Oh, and they're phasing into one another. I'm gonna go further this way. Oh, please don't fall on me. I don't like vertibirds. Oh god, I don't even have bullets for my guns. This is actually terrifying. I'm gonna be done. I can go grab more water. Ah, it's fine. I'm surrounded by people who can help me. I have a stealth boy. I can cease to be seen. Oh, jeez. Just grab all of the dirty water. It's fine. At least I can point my gun at people and scare them away. There we go. Now we're set. I'm going to sprint back to... oh, right. I can't sprint. I'm going to very sneakily go back to Hangman's Alley, drop off the water, make some mirelurk egg omelets, have some roasted mirelurk, eat it, go to sleep, and then And then, I'm not sure. I don't like the vertibirds this close. Especially since I can't sprint. Ugh. I should probably have a Nuka-Cola as just a, you know, planned gamma or whatever, where I take a little bit of rads, but actually can sprint if I'm, you know, too far away from base and all that jazz. Okay, water. Let's put that away. Get those away first. Oops, I put something away. What was it? Combat. Right leg. Okay, so the dirty water is at 47 now. That's good to see. And I'm going to make plenty of mirelurk egg omelets. There they are. And the roasted mirelurk is the other thing I want to make plenty of because it's more useful as a food item than not, and I'm going to have access to a lot of them going forward. I have plenty of squirrel and iguana, and that's only 0.1 weight of food. But I do like saving that just to jump into Far Harbor and Nuka World, go on a nice little mission over there, and be taken care of. So I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I want to drink some water, then I'm going to go to sleep. Now I'm going to pick up a disease because I don't know if I've picked one of these up in the past 24 hours, but my disease risk pool is through the roof, probably. So, yeah, here we go. 8 hours. Let's go to sleep and maybe go into Diamond City to phase reality back into existence if this doesn't work.
Call me old-fashioned. Remember the Citadel!
What? What? What?
Something's out there.
Get the ammo. Apparently, I woke up because we're under attack. This was supposed to be the relaxing time game where I... Oh, jeez. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm in my safe little bunker. They can't get me. Completely safe. There's no way anything bad can happen to me in here. Oh, I forgot to take the fusion core out. That's the most dangerous thing ever. The Brahmin's trying to get into it. Ooh, and something's exploding over there. I don't like any of this. It's all kind of perturbing me. Oh, gosh. Plasma cartridges. Just do some inventory management and relax. Everything is fine. Do I have shotgun shells? I should have shotgun shells. Elemental PQRS TUV. Am I missing something? Am I blind? Ammo. Fusion. GM. Sort. Railway. Plasma missile. Plasma fusion 2308. What's happened? I really don't like this Brahmin eyeing me. You know, mercenaries say don't eye the Brahmin, but here I am saying Brahmin don't eye me. Okay. Where did my shotgun shells go? This is... Can I just sleep through this again, please? Brahmin. Brahmin, you're really annoying me. Okay, I'm going to get in here, and just maybe the Brahmin's going to get out of the way. Okay, Brahmin, do your best.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded.
Okay, Dance liked that.
There's a well.
I guess I can just get in and out of my power armor to make Dance like me enough, but we're not doing that. No companions mean no companion sorts of bonuses. Let's try sleeping again. Oh, wait. Did I wake up from... Because I thought I was woken up, forced woken up. Oh, I forgot that I'm literally suffering from requires more sleep. Oh, but my fatigue's gone. You win some, you lose some, and I definitely mistook
Another
that
day of
for...
hard work.
Yeah,
It never
a worse
changes.
situation than it was. Okay, everything's fine. We're at 18 food. We have our power armor without any sort of fusion core in it. Oh, jeez. This was a complete waste, but I don't know where my shotgun shells went. And I'm guessing someone decided to take them. I'm going to have to talk to my settlers.
Feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Lost track.
I wanna
of how
trade
many
a few
blisters
things.
I got.
Go ahead.
Okay, so he has... Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. You can have some bullets, sure. You can have some shotgun shells, sure. Can't have all of them. That's not allowed. Okay. Yeah, that can happen. They get a little gun happy with how many bullets they want to use. And we don't need that many shotgun shells either. I'm gonna have to start storing them in a freaking extra safe place or whatever. People. Okay, so mysteries
Out here,
solved. We
get
have
one
our
day at a
guns.
time.
Let's load them up. We've completely ruined our adrenaline, unfortunately. Plasma's good. Laser's good. Gauss is good. Unfortunately, we
farm's
slept
not
through the
much,
day. We were
but
too
it's
terrified of whatever was happening that we just kind of forgot to go talk to Arturo and pick up. Oh, the Gauss rifle has enough ammo for now. We have, you know, over 100. It's fine. So, anyway, green tech genetics. Hunter versus hunted. This could be a good idea to look at our level ups, first of all. So, getting chemist, so our chems are going to last longer. That could be useful. Getting ninja, so we can be a little sneaky. That might be useful. The explosives, demolition expert might be useful. Yeah, I'm trying to think what would be the most useful right now. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting my luck up so I can start using that stuff. You know what? This is a good time to just call a quick little intermission. I need to just have a quick think. You can look at this and say, oh, obviously do XYZ or whatever, but I'm leaning towards chemist. Hopefully that works out for people, but I just need to have a quick think, quick intermission. I'll be back in just, 30 seconds or so. Gotta get my drink. Okay, I am back. So. Oh yeah, what is it? The still tired. I was essentially looking away. I got into bed, and then I'm, looking left and right and whatnot, and then I just notice something's under attack, you awake still tired, and I didn't notice whether or not the full 8 hours had passed by. And that is why I stay in my cubby. Because explosions from vertebrates. Explosions from vertebrates. So yeah, I was worried that somehow this place was under attack, and somehow it had woken me up halfway through my sleep, and I completely forgot that I'm actually suffering from the thing that actually requires more sleep than 8 hours. I should have gone for 12 hours, but yep, mistakes were made. And then, obviously, trying to pick up my shotgun shells freaked me out further, so I was more worried that I was having raiders raid my shotgun shell stash. But it's all fine now. So yes, I am going to go for Chemist. I agree. You got the right idea, Neuro. There is a lot that we can do with Chemist that will just allow me to use less chems, so I won't have to double up on my chems further down the line. Lasting twice as long, 150%, 200%, it really gets useful. But let's take a look at what's actually available to us now. So we have Ultra Jet, slow time 100 max AP for 15 seconds. It's not the worst thing in the world, using extra fertilizer and plastic to make jet, and then a jet to make jet, and then Blood Leaf. I have not been picking up Blood Leaf, unfortunately. We'll just make those two, and that's fine. But the jet fuel, that is good to see. Just the extra 35 max AP, that's good, but the increased AP regen, 8 minutes, that is going to be useful. So let's do 10 of those, I think. Or whatever I'm on. 12, 13, 14, whatever. So 25% damage, 25% critical chance for 8 minutes. This is one where the critical chance just randomly getting to bypass armor. I actually forget if this stacks with regular Psycho. If we were to take this and then take Psycho, how does that work? Do we get the damage resistance right there, and we get the 25% critical chance and the 25% damage? I'd be interested to see how that works. So I'm going to take a couple of those. In Fury, not for us. Negative 5 perception. Yeah, melee damage is fun and all. That's fine. I think we're not using orange mentats very often, but I'm just going to get the carrots out of the food so they produce more food for other things. I don't know. Psycho Jet, grab a few of those just in case we're low. Our berry mentats, we have 6 antifreeze bottles. I am going to carry all of those around. And grape mentats, let's just use that hub flower. Gotta keep an eye out for hub flower, apparently. I've been going through that. Okay, I think buffed hats for the extra perception, because if you do... How does it work? I think you can essentially stack things based on what's the first name. So if you were to do buffed hats and psycho buff, you would get the 3 strength, 3 endurance, 65, and 3 perception and all that. But then you'd also get everything from psycho buff, because it's counting as psycho, but enhanced. So it's great for a melee run, if I remember correctly. I might be completely wrong. But since using buff out, let's see. Since we can use orange mentats, and that's a mentats thing, and we could use buffed hats for a buff out thing, I'm gonna do just a handful of those as well. So yeah, since somehow I woke up and I didn't actually get more diseases, which is frankly impossible in my mind, but I guess it was within the 24 hours that I got my last disease, probably insomnia or parasites, forget, whatever. Oh, let's double check. Is there anything that's going to make or break green tech genetics? Okay, yeah. The way I understand it is, yeah, buff jet and buff out don't stack because they both start with buff, whereas psycho buff and buff tats share the same component of buff out, but they don't actually start with, they're essentially different families. The psycho whatever tree of drugs, the buff out tree of drugs, the mentats tree of drugs, and the jet tree of drugs then, you know, have their little spin-offs for each of those. So hopefully I'm getting that right. I think you're right. Anyway, we can't really, I mean, ninja for the extra sneak attack. Now I think you've noticed that I'm killing most everything in one shot if I need to, so I don't put ninja very highly on a survival YOLO run, because you're either found and you're not getting sneak attacks, or you're staying sneaky and you kill the enemies, and if you don't, then you're still sneaky and you can kill them with a second shot. We don't have Mama Murphy's thing. Do I go grab Mama Murphy's thing? The Corsair should go down to a headshot critical, even if I'm detected. I think we'll just leave it as is. Action Boy could be useful. Oh geez, what do I want at this point? I want to increase my agility for, you know, obvious reasons, just being stealthier and stuff. I want to increase my luck so I can actually start maybe transitioning into pistols. If I increase my perception, then I can get sniper. That can be useful. There is quite a bit of stuff that's quite a ways away. But for the immediate killing people in green tech genetics, maybe I should just take a ninja. What do you think, Neuro? You tell me what to take. I'm weighing my options. I think ninja is good. I think Action Boy is good. I could get more explosive damage with the demolition expert. I could throw a grenade in there and crit it and explode him. Oh geez, that's not going to actually work. So, you know, let's not do that one. Do I start raising stats, save it, get another thing of chemist, ninja, or Action Boy? Yeah, I'm not sure. I was trying to think, what should it be? What should it be? What should it be? I just need to actually allow the stream to catch up, because I think it's normal latency, probably about 30 seconds or so. I'm not quite sure on that, but yeah, there's no obvious answer. Just straight up increasing damage is no longer a thing, at least until level, what is it, 46. I'm just one away from that. I thought it was like 48 or 49 or something. Shows what I know. But yeah, Gunslinger, that's 5 to get pistols usable. And it could be useful. Having a plasma pistol just as a last-ditch effort of killing everything. Combine that with super well synced up with Gunfu. That could be amazing. Do I just throw a point into agility and start moving that way? Do I throw a point into luck and start moving that way? I haven't picked up either the agility or luck bobbleheads, and I think I might even go up to luck, to agility 10 first, and then grab the agility bobblehead, just for that extra little bit. I rarely do it, just because, I don't know, I get the agility bobblehead earlier than that. Yeah, I think if we're not having an obvious option, then it's best to just save it, and then we can use that perk point to take ourselves down a different direction. I was also thinking if I just do endurance, so I get my health up just a little bit. I think it would add about 25 HP at this level. I'm not so sure on that. Oh, what is it? 22.5. That could just make me feel a little better. And eventually adamantium skeleton, so I don't have to do every single thing in power armor just to make sure that I'm not getting crippled. But yeah, let's save it. We can't do anything that's super useful for me right now. Oh boy. So, shotgun, plasma, fusion, Gauss. We don't need the 3.8. I think that that's fine. I think we'll take more 308 just because. And for our weapons, we need to be taking quite a bit of explosives. The plasma grenades, the fragmentation mines for sure, 30 or so of these. You know what, screw it. I'm going to take 40. I'm going to be weird like that. Okay. And I'm going to pick up some fusion cores as well. I'm actually going to use my fusion cores that have just been building up. I have a 7, a 3, and a 10. Those are pretty much low enough that I don't mind selling them or giving them to Vault. Vault 80... Oh god, I'm drawing a blank. The Vault that's really close by that's still useful. Vault 88, Vault 91, Vault 70. There's a Vault there, but I forget.
Work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I'm really thinking Action Boy could be useful, but I think if I'm able to react quickly enough and use some of the mirelurk egg omelets, I'm back up to 29 on that. Action Boy is more of just a nice to have, where I can just get my action points up faster without eating to my mirelurk egg omelets. So it's very useful, but at the same time I have ways and means as long as I'm willing to use all the drugs. And I'm going to be willing to use all the drugs, just because. So, I don't know. If I'm, you know, facing down enemies and it just feels like my action points are super slowly going back up, let's see what it takes to get from 50 to 100. Oh yeah, that's pretty slow. I will have jet fuel active, which is definitely nice, but yeah, that's pretty slow right there. And don't forget to actually do the quest. In the past, I've almost forgot and just gone straight to Green Tech Genetics thinking, hey, let's hunt down the, you know, Courser. We know where he is. No, you have to go here first and actually activate the radio signal. That's annoying. 81! That's the one. I knew it was somewhere in 80, and 88's the other one that's actually the DLC. And so, yeah. I don't really go to Vault 81 too often. I think, I don't know. It just doesn't have... I mean, it's fun, but it's like... I always have other things I want to do. Oh, jeez. I did do the mole rats in a melee survival run, and I didn't get the disease. I was so freaking proud of that. It was just kind of like tacked on towards the end. It's just like, let's see if we can do this. So yeah, just baseball bats, vatting, blitz, and all that stuff. Okay, I think we're good. Let's do the radio. Not that one. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Courser signal. Okay, so we've completed the Courser tuning to the signal, and now we can turn that shit off. So, berry mentats. 14 of those. That's useful. We can head on over here. Get there pretty easily. I'm almost wondering, should I build up my adrenaline a little bit? It's probably not the worst idea, but I killed all these people. There's two places I could build up adrenaline nearby that's pretty safe. They're both outdoors, and I can deal with the enemies by being on the roof because they're melee. And that would be the graveyard and the sinkhole. Or the crater, whatever it is. I don't think the enemies are around here anymore because I killed them. Yeah, this looks fine. And my hidden... Yeah. Pretty much going in and out of hidden just quick like, and just checking whether or not it's, you know, close to being detected versus staying on the highest point. Okay, now let's just be Batman from roof to roof. Okay, so here's the sinkhole. And it's kind of scary because enemies. There's a few nasty ones. Thankfully, being on the roof allows me to kill them with great prejudice and not a lot of worry. Okay. I'm starting to pick up rads ever so slightly. Let's just double check. 40 rads. If I check here in a moment and I'm over 40, we'll change things up. So the staggering radium, what's that do? Should one-shot most of them. Ooh, I wouldn't mind getting Mr. Feral Ghoul that's a legendary up here. Why is there a rock? It's moving too fast for me, and I can't hit him. There we go. Okay, what is that? Oh, it's at 41. Let's back up a little bit. That's too bad. So we're going to be put into caution pretty quickly. They don't know what to do about it. I just want to make sure that the legendary doesn't die down there. Probably already killed him. One shot. There he is. Okay, leave that guy be. Now he's over there. We can give him a fighting chance. When I say fighting chance, I'm just going to probably throw a grenade at him. Is there any more? There you go, almost there. Okay, that's hit him. What do you have? Oh, okay. And there's super mutants right on the other side, over there. I'd rather not. You know what, let's just get into it. We're going to be killing plenty of enemies going forward. We're at 10%. I think it's... Let's see. 1 turret, 2 turret, 2 enemies, 2 more turrets, that's 6. Then 2 more up the stairs, that's 8. And then it's a few down the hallways, we'll have 10 easily. I don't think we need to do any more adrenaline building, because knowing my luck, I'm going to have bad things happen. Okay. So here we are at Green Tech Genetics. Front door, nice and easy. There's going to be lots of scripted events in here. Pretty much the most since... I don't know. Well, I guess the rescuing Nick Valentine had a few instances of people coming in and out of places. The Museum of Freedom had a few instances of people spawning into existence. But this place does it just on Psycho
on the second floor.
Something.
Kill on sight.
So as soon as we get up over there, there's going to be plenty of explosions
Send
and stuff.
reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
And we're going to throw a grenade over there, because they're going to come into existence and be on their way. Now we're going to back up and hopefully deal with them safely. I don't want to be around... Legendary enemy has mutated. How did he mutate? What? I didn't throw a Molotov, he wasn't burning. Is there a guy still over there? Oh god, he's there. Okay. So I guess the mutation... I don't know. That doesn't really make sense to me. So, turrets up there. Not too much of an issue. I'm going to let them, you know, chill out a little bit. Any second. It's taking its dang time. Okay. Now, use VATS just to keep scanning until you see them. Take that. And of course we're in danger, so we have to go back down here and get farther away so they don't want to hunt us down or anything, but they're turrets on walls, so they can't hunt us down. Perfect. So, the enemies that we're dealing with are going to be spawned into various bits and pieces. And you can kind of use your jetpack to jump ahead, but it's not advisable because you might essentially accidentally hit a trigger and it would be very bad. So, what's the best way of getting to this one? I think it's to the right. Yes, there we go. So, this is not the time or place to start essentially practicing what is the trigger and what's not, because you jetpack up to this thing, and then a guy with a missile launcher comes out and just destroys you. Explosive. Explosive. I got an explosive weapon. I got a frickin' explosive weapon. And honestly, I don't even care that it's on a pipe rifle. Oh, I'm gonna change that to 45 just so I can carry around. Oh, geez, this is going to be interesting. Hurrah! Yay! Okay, change this to automatic receiver. Change this to... I can't change it to 45. Well, if I fire it fast... We'll do some tests. We're going to do some tests on this. Some very, very careful tests, but explosive weapons, they can be incredibly useful, because that 15 points turns into 30 because of the 200% extra damage from explosives that you can get.
What's going on down there?
Thank you,
How many are we
Legendary.
dealing with?
Okay, so we're in it now. We've got an explosive weapon. It is going to be the end of me because I'm going to hit this box as I'm trying to like shoot a random enemy or something like that. But just hitting the walls right behind, right around corners. There's so many nice things. So let's throw a grenade this way. There you guys go. Thank you. I am going to go slowly. I'm going to nice and carefully loot the place full of things that, you know, are nice to haves for sure. And yeah, so explosives. I guess now I can take the extra demolitions expert rank and just turn myself into a grenadier. Yeah. Yeah, the pipe gun. I mean, I was, you know, kind of... I love it, and it's wonderful, and it's more terrifying than, you know, me joking, oh, it's not good, it's a pipe gun or whatever. Because it really doesn't matter what the base damage is of the weapon itself. You want to use explosives just to throw a ton of damage onto the ground, onto the wall, around enemies, and I'm just terrified that it's going to kill me. Because if I do, you know, pop around the corner and then I'm shooting an enemy, and it just randomly takes this part of the wall as what I've targeted or something like that. Never going to use VATS in it, because that can just go wrong. But yeah, it's going to be a very useful weapon. It's going to enter the rotation, and we're going to try to get the best situation out of it. I'm not going to mess around with that guy. He's already putting me in caution. There we go. So, yeah, explosive pipe pistol. Thank God it's not a 308 weapon. If it was bolt action, it would be much worse, because a sniper explosive weapon, it's still good, still would rate it very highly, because you can essentially make a little explosion, get enemies to kind of go over there and be freaked out or whatever. But the issues come down to... Come on. The issues come down to just the amount of explosions that you can get with either rapid fire or semi-automatic. Here's a surgical journal, so extra limb damage. That's very nice. Yeah. The explosions. Explosions are fun. Oh, interesting. I think this is the third laser musket that I've picked up that has a legendary effect on it. And I just do not like the laser musket. It's... If the 20% chance was on a rapid-fire weapon, that'd be one thing, but this is literally one of the slowest weapons you can get, so not going to be keeping that around. I don't know, maybe I should do a run where I save every single legendary weapon I've ever picked up, or armor, and I just kind of, you know, take a look at the end, see what the game gives me and how bad and how good it can be. Okay, you shoot him in the legs. Tibia in a trash can? That's unfortunate for the tibia owner. Okay, so in here and over there. I guess I shouldn't be selling every single 3.8 weapon now. I mean, piece of ammo, because the only question with the explosive pipe rifle is, do I turn it into automatic so I can throw more bullets out, or do I... Yeah, let's get this out with. Don't want to have a bunch of explosions happening. Or do I change it into the 45 and it's still able to fire relatively quickly, like poo. I'm not going to waste ammo right now. I'm hungry and thirsty. Let's change that situation up. Noodle cup. Noodle cup. Nope, still hungry. Mirelurk egg omelette is saved for elsewhere. Instead we go over to the roasted. Very nice. So, Mr. Guy with a missile launcher up there. Very scary. Don't underestimate him. So we're going to step up over here, throw a grenade, and go like this. And we're gonna run. Because there's other people coming on the other side. And honestly, maybe I should just take Berry Mentats right... Ooh, they're coming at me. Yeah, I should probably take Berry Mentats right now, shouldn't I? I won't be able to get him, but will he be able to get me? Decide where you want to go, mister. I know you're not walking that way. Oh good, county crossing successfully defended itself. I am so relieved.
Hey.
Oh, hello. Maybe they did get back over there quickly. Not sure. But yeah, this is one of the more scary locations right here. The two bridges. Oh, do I just want to deal with this by... Because I don't know how many enemies I've killed. And if I go like that, and I try to listen for an enemy... The only enemy I heard going down from Caution to Hidden was a beep from a turret, and it's the same situation. So I think we were lucky and we were able to kill them all. This guy... Those guys are already dealt with, and I guess I got both of them with the grenade. Lucky me. I don't trust it though. This bridge, it does things. Scary things. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take a berry mentats. I think it's necessary. This is the next place that is kind of annoying, because there's people right up there. So let's get them dealt with. Okay. There's one guy right over there.
We've lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Oh, is he going to go out? Is he going to go over there? He's going to go over there. Okay, and I think the caution is just coming from the holes in the ceilings where there's, yeah, there's that guy. Can I just deal with him now? This might go horribly, so I'm going to not do it. Interested, though, what would happen if I did. Oh, let's just not. Okay, so I was talking about triggers and how there's no enemies around here right now, but there will be if I do something stupid. I'm going to do something slightly questionable. You go up here, you activate all this stuff, it's crazy, and you're in the midst of a bunch of explosions. They're all fine, you're not going to be hurt. It's fine. Chill out. So, what we can do is we can lay a little bit of a trap. I think the biggest thing is if we go over here and make sure that this area is corded off, we can put a couple right here. Oh, that guy came into existence a little earlier than I wanted to be. There we go. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if I've already triggered the trigger, and hopefully I haven't, but we're just going to do it like this. Okay, so we have essentially each corner of this area, minus the one that's, well, you'll see, has some frag mines. Let's go back down here. There we go. And go down this way. Oh yeah, I need to make it out of here. I keep on thinking about the pipe rifle, but I need to also like activate my memory when it comes to this place, and so being careful. Like up here, you're just going along, unlocking things, everything's fine. It's just like okie dokie. Let's go unlock this thing. I want to unlock this thing. This seems completely fine. Let's put that out of the way. So let's just unlock this thing. No, there's a bomb and a tension trigger. That's gotten me before, so it's not going to get me this time. Oh, and you don't even unlock that thing. You just walk up to it, and then it explodes. So, yeah. Things I need to keep an eye out for. And remember things. But yeah, the, I guess the thing with the explosive one is, I think, well, if I do automatic, it's going to lose, you know, being able to... Oh, and we just popped in these people from various parts. So, as you can see, people are going to freak out, and we're just going to let them run around and explode all the mines. Hopefully it's fine. But yeah, the explosives, I want to be able to essentially aim at one thing, press the button once, and cause the explosion right where I'm aiming, rather than rapid fire shooting. So I'm really leaning towards the 45. I think that that's the right way of handling it. I might be wrong, but we'll cross that bridge when we cross that bridge. So it looks like the other guy is not running around the way I would expect him to, which is fine. Get rid of these quickly so there's not someone running around here. And you... Well, that seems to do the job. I wanted to kill him before he set those things off. Oh, drop the no, not the fusion cores. The missiles. That makes sense. I might need to consider dropping some other stuff or having some radstag. Either of those might be a good idea. That pulse mine, not my problem. Not my pig, not my farm. Oh, let's see. Yeah, they give you missiles randomly, just in case you need to take on a Corsair with a missile launcher. Yeah, that's a good idea. So this is where we would get the next stage of, oh, explosions, 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 all the explosions. Careful, there's explosions.
Fall back to original position. The Corsair's nearing the elevator.
Oh, shoot him in the head. Come on. What the heck? Bull. Okay, let's throw a grenade. Oh, I'm not having a grenade set. This is scruffy. Let's chill out. Throw a grenade over there. Maybe they'll get hit. Yes, they do. Okay. That was a little worrying. I was shooting the trash can, then shooting the legs of a chair, and I just couldn't get through that amazing material called, you know, furniture. Okay, laser musket number 4, and it's another 50% damage against ghouls. I have a pipe weapon for that. Now I have a laser musket for that. This game is really biased against ghouls. I mean, chill out, game. I know they're abominations and whatnot, but you don't need to try to give me all of the weapons to kill them more effectively. Okay, so that should be it until the next floor, or at least the stairwell. Oh, jeez. My stomach is making noises. I guess that's what happens when you... is there anything? I don't think those... It's 10mm. Yeah, that's why you have some food before you start this. Okay, and it's gonna make a bunch of noise. I don't even want to mess around with that because it's not harmful at all, but for my psyche, I'd rather not put explosions around me that I'm not carrying. Oh boy. So, it took us 45 levels to get to an explosive weapon. Nah, I mean, you know, I've gone entire playthroughs without an explosive weapon, so can't complain too much. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, right, so the next level, you walk down and there's the... Oh, and frag grenades, excuse me. Yeah, and then there's the little safe down that way. But I think it's only Tesla coils and a guy in this room. Yep, there he is. Radium rifle. I did not give you enough credit. And this one doesn't have any explosives, thank God. Yeah. Going for the legs. This is definitely not whatever the Avengers, go for the head, whatever. Just go for the legs. It'll be fine. Just walking through the laser tripwire. That is fine as well. Ooh, I am too heavy. Let's start dropping some stuff. Let's go over to value. We don't need a pipe pistol, we have one of those. 1 to 50, so that's not bad. Short laser rifle. Yeah, we've got some good weapons we can sell. Powered shadowed metal left leg. I guess I should have considered making that what I'm wearing, rather than just carrying around the extra. It's fine. Let's make sure that we can actually... Yep, we're thirsty. but I'm gonna do a grilled rat stick. Actually, what does my junk look like? I'm not gonna tell anyone. So, we've got... I mean, it's all pretty decent stuff. The weightless stuff isn't going to make that big of a difference. And this stuff is definitely good to haves. Do I have any random missiles? Do I have any random aid that I can just drop because it's heavy and not necessary? Oh boy. Okay, it might be Buff Tats time, just so I can actually get everything home. We'll see. Okay, I am being outwitted by a lock. It's just an advanced lock, come on. Yolo, work with me here. Where is it? Okay, start again. Oh my god, it was on this side this entire time. Okay, yep, 4 bobby pins down, and...
Sweet.
Yeah, that's fine. And what did we get out of it? Flamer fuel. Eh, that's jet fuel, might as well. And an expert. And I get it in the first try for expert, so... I don't know. We should start leaving the guns, especially if they don't have bullets in them. And there's the terminal that I'm not going to waste time with. So, yeah. We're ready to finish up here. A few enemies. Yep, they need to activate a little bit. Oh, what? Was I so blind that I didn't see the guy right in front of me? I guess so, but wow. Good job for me. Need to back up some. Just go down the stairs or up the stairs. No, you don't have contact. Contact is when you actually, like... Yeah. Notice me. Notice me, gunner. Notice me. Go for the legs. Neru knows what he's talking about. Nuru. Oh, okay, there we go. Nero. What should I do about these guys? That's right. Throw a grenade.
Taking casualties.
Yeah, you are. Not wrong. Okay, now just go a little further. Seemed to work. More stomach rumbles from me. And we'll need to eat before long. And in here, I don't think there's too much. And over here, there should be a little tiny bit of stuff. Another legendary. Interesting. But it's cunning. It's a left leg. Which, you know, is fine. Just give everything that's good on the left leg game. That way I don't have to, actually, I do have to choose. Oh, don't put everything on the left leg. That's mean. If I had that spaced out between 3 different pieces of gear, I could just constantly have that around. Okay, so on the left leg, I now have the agility and perception +1. I have the increased action point refresh, and I have the VATS shots take 10% less AP. Great stuff. So, how are we going to deal with Mr. Scary Boy? Do I need to... The thing is, as soon as I see him, I'll be able to know whether I can just hit him in the head with a... what is it? A Gauss rifle. With a critical shot, I should just be able to not even walk up to him. He should be walking up to me and I'll just shoot him. But... I don't know. If things go horribly, I can take a psycho really quickly before doing it. He goes into stealth, but I can do Barry Mentats and see his little faded existence. Oh, Z2. Let's go up here. And then we're going to... Oh, is he gonna come around the corner when she comes? Hey, you. Critical. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. And now he's pissed. Did I not do critical correctly? That's fine. Let's just Psycho Jet, and hopefully he doesn't shoot me immediately. Scruffy. Damn it, he shot me. What's it at? Health added. Health lost. Health lost. Yeah, did I not use a critical for killing him? I'm not sure I did. But then I'm not sure I took damage, or if it was already doing the... Oh, sorry. I thought you were a gunner. It's fine. Let's get his chip out. Hunter hunted complete. And Stimpack tire. This. Cooking oil. We can go down. Now it's time for the molecular level to start. And... yeah. How was that? I could have just thrown a grenade around the corner, but then it starts getting a little more chaotic and hectic. I really thought that the critical shot didn't go off for some reason, because I did exactly what the damage says it was going to be. Wait, I can do this if I go into here. I'm building up a critical. Did I not have a critical ready? I did not do enough VAT shots? Oh my god, that's probably what happened. Okay, well, that's, yeah, that explains a thing or two. Oh boy, I should have just walked over here with the fat man and, you know, done it that way. Yeah, I'm really hoping he missed. Oh, don't... unlock the door. Okay, so... So that was Scruffy, again. I can't have a game without being this Scruffy. I saw 2 shots heading at me, and so I just assumed one of them would have hit. Should have checked his weapon to see if it was like automatic or the most badass weapon that you could shoot someone with. Okay, well, I was lucky to get a explosive gun, and then I was unlucky to pick up a bunch of other stuff that either I can't use, is not effective, or, you know, what else ever happened with the whole muskets and stuff like that. But then I was lucky because I think the Corsair missed. Probably. Somehow. Not sure. HP 158. Yeah, getting an extra 5 HP up from 153, I think that sounds about right. Probably. Okay, let's be on our way. And from roof to roof. Just to enjoy this feeling. I'm actually making progress. So we need to head back to Virgil, and that's a glowing sea trip. It's not that fun. But once we have that, once we get back down south and we talk to Virgil, then he gives us the plans. We go get the chip decoded with the railroad, right? Have the Corsair chip analyzed. Okay. So, I go to the railroad first. That's probably a good thing to do. Don't head down south before you get the Corsair chip analyzed. Yeah, jeez. That could have been silly. So, I guess we'll We have some things to sell, so we can talk to Cleo while we're in Good Neighbor. That'll at least clear out a little bit of weight. And I can go check with her and see if she has the... Oh, what is it? 2mm, the Gauss rifle ammo, because I'm not going through it as quickly as I was in the Glowing Sea, but I want to have a big stock of that stuff. Okay, so let's see. Oh. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. Get them all tagged up and get around the corner. They're going to see me immediately because I'm in sunny time. And let's drop a few of these so they can come chase me. You see nothing. Okay, they see something. There's enemies right there, which is not ideal. Oh, I'm between a rock and a hard place. I still haven't cleared this place out. That's silly of me. Okay, so those guys are over there. And I'm at least in the shade. I'm going to just back up quite a bit before I take them on. I don't want to take damage this part if I can help it. Once they get a little closer to the explosions, I can't see the other guy, they're going the wrong way. The other guy is oblivious. Okay, that's fine. You're going the wrong way, Steve. Ah, frickin' Steve. These didn't blow up. Figured that would be in the range of the blowing upness, but apparently not. Oh, my alert elite is fine. And more stuff to pick up. I guess I could run into hallucinogen and deal with that. That's just a bunch of loot, though, that I don't really think I should. And that's a perk that I don't really want to deal with, so let's not. I'm gonna go back and forth on that. Vertebrate's going to crash on me, so please don't. Okay, super mutants in the distance. They're starting their patrol. They should be going that way. The one problem about being sneaky is you don't really have your brackets shuffle at all until the enemies are right on top of you. And I think we're fine. Let's jump in here quick like. Okay, 46. 46 and I haven't even started any DLC. That's kind of terrifying.
Buddy, I need... So,
let's store our weapons. And what else is going to be...
high or a lot more drunk than bothered right now.
I don't know. Maybe the ammo. Let's store some of the ammo. Unless... Oh, no, we have plenty of weight. Because of the grilled radstag, of course. So we can finally use some... fashionable glasses are already there, so whoops. And the green dress, but do I have the... Oh, the talking is over here. Talking right arm. There we go. Do I really need to do great mentats? I mean, I have a bazillion of them, don't I? Yeah, let's just do it.
Don't worry. I only test
I'll take a look, sure.
each weapon.
Namely because I'm going to buy all of these, and that's 588 caps, would be a lot higher. And, let's see. If I get explosives up to, I mean demolition expert up to rank 4, it's going to affect my pipe rifle now, and it could also affect my ability to start producing the plasma stuff. Interesting idea there. I'm going to pick up more oil because it's just nice having oil. And let's sell some stuff. Goodbye, Cavaliers. Pool Cube, you've been so useful. Goodbye, Ghoul Slayer's Laser Musket. You've been fun. Kneecapper Laser Musket. You've served me well. There's pistols. That stuff. And... oh, this is nice to see. Explosive. I keep on looking at it. It's just like, oh, it's still there. Oh, it's good to see. It's still there. Wait a second. Why is it doing that much damage? I just want to take a look. Quick like. Oh, I canceled the thing.
Hey,
Ugh,
Cleo.
dang it.
I've got a weapon here for every
I just want to look at it and
Let's
make
see what
sure
you have.
that
Murder and mayhem at it.
it's .38 and it has a magazine, so it's totally what I'm thinking. I don't need to look at it. If there's a magazine to it, standard magazine, it's not a bolt action weapon. That's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You can see it right there. There's the clip. I don't know. Something just made me like second guess myself because it just seemed to be doing slightly more damage than I thought it should. So yeah. Anyway, kneecapper, Ghoul Slayers, yeah, all that stuff. That's fine. Let's go back over here to the oil and the 2mm. I guess I could pick up other stuff, but I think it's fine. Powered, shadowed, cunning. Ugh. I'm sure there's other things that I should be taking. I'll get rid of the Radaway and the stim packs, and that'll be fine. And with our our newfound weapon, let's go talk to the railroad. Then we can head back to Hangman's Alley and work on it a little bit. Yeah, the explosive. That's going to be fun to have. I'll just put it on to 45 and do some tests with it out in the field. No plans really survive contact with the enemy. So let's go contact with the enemy first and then see how it goes. Oh. Oh. We've got friends. And when I say friends, I mean enemies. I hate when vertebrates are getting shot at. Oof. I'm gonna sprint. Anyone detect that? I'm detected, but I'm not detected. That's fine. Sprint a little more. It's nice being able to sprint quickly in this thing. Ugh. My sprinter's gear. This is the true sprinter's gear. Just get around so much faster. Okay, we're fine over here. Now, I should really clear out Pikmin's gallery so I don't feel too scared trying to get into the back exit, but... oh, I don't know. It's fine. They won't see me. My AP is going up very slowly. I think I must have lethargy. Oh, it must have been the drugs at the end. I'm not paying attention to the top left corner of the screen. It's difficult. So now that I have lethargy, I won't be able to... well, thankfully I'm not having to run through the glowing sea or anything. But kind of need to be careful about that.
Terminal.
What?
The terminal's got this locked. Terminal's gotta be somewhere.
Did I lock it? What's the... I've exited this place before. What the heck is happening, game? You're supposed to keep that open for me, stupid railroad. Okay, I guess we're going this way. And now that we're over here, we'll be able to, again, try to deal with this. Okay, so what's the next step? Do I need to do anything before going down to Virgil? I don't think so. Pretty much the next thing we need to do is Virgil, get teleporter plans, go to the Brotherhood, build the Brotherhood's teleporter thing, go off to the Institute, find our son, kill everyone there, rescue and save humanity, yada yada yada. And if anything gets in our way, well, we'll just cross that bridge when we get there. But once we have a teleporter, then I feel fine.
Pam needs you in her room.
Oh, screw you. I'm gonna talk to Deacon. Not Deacon. Tinker Tom, after I talk to Desdemona.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight.
Yeah, that was
me.
That's what the report says. So why did you...
That chip in his neck just looks so shiny. I couldn't help it.
You have one of their chips intact? Follow me. Now.
Okay.
Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, we got a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
Okie dokie.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Word is Diamond City is under opposition
We're
control.
in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Here
it went to an entire new thing.
Algorithms.
If you're out of tries, just you know, back up and get back in it. You'll be fine.
They've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait. They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator.
If I could go, like, talk to someone, you know, like, who can give me some stealth boys or something and I can barter with them, that'd be great. But unfortunately, they're busy. So we're just needing to wait for Tom.
We got the code!
And we got the code. Okay.
Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us.
Okay, yeah, we did it, I guess.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard.
No, that's fine. I hit them quite hard myself.
Hey.
Oh, I'm talking to you. Maybe you are hitting the chems a little too
Show me
hard.
what you got.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not in my gear, but I don't really care. I just want the stealth boys, and I will sell him some caps, I think. Cigars, cigarettes, and that is probably it. Ooh, more cigarettes, pre-war money, silver stuff, silver stuff, silver stuff. One of that was glass, that's fine. And we can sell him some 5mm, 5.56. Ooh, 10mm, totally. I might be holding on to the... No, I'm going to move it over to 45, and I have plenty of... Don't cancel trade in progress. Accept the trade in progress. There we go. So now we can do... Let's do some fusion cells. We have way too many of those anyway. Over up to 342 caps, and that is nice. Thank you.
The world's a dangerous place for anyone in my way.
Pam, you were wanting to talk to me?
Identified. Another
Oh, right. If it's up north and I'm in the area. Medford, yep. We can kill some super mutants.
I'm very busy.
But that'll be another time, probably. Let's exit this back way and make sure that that's actually open, because that was kind of annoying. Now, it might be an okay idea to fly down south and save on travel time, but I am not going to do that. I want to walk down south and then just fly over the glowing sea and then fly out of the glowing sea. I need to make sure that I take a couple more vertibird signal grenades in case one of them just, you know, doesn't work for whatever reason. It's happened in the past, and that's been really annoying. So, back to Hangman's Alley. Grab the upgrades for the actual explosive thing. Okay, unlock door. For some reason I locked it, apparently. But then, oh, let's see. I think I have time. I'll run down to Hangman's Alley, run down south, talk to Virgil, and then I can deal with other things. There is a stealth magazine in the glowing sea, north of the crater, pretty much kind of on the edge, right on the edge of the map. West and north side of the glowing sea, so not sure if I want to deal with that or if I want to go back to Virgil after I'm friends with the Institute and give him the serum and then essentially stop by the place that has some synths in it, pick up that stealth magazine without any sort of danger. I'm thinking that might be an okay idea. I'm not entirely sure. Because what I could do is actually... The rads are not a big deal. I mean, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but the rads there at the bottom, they're not really striking me as the thing I need to worry about. So I should always have the best protection I can. And that is this wonderful suit of power armor. If I was to go into see Virgil in a hazmat suit and then leave and drop off on a house along the way, because you can essentially just click somewhere on the other side of where you're trying to go and then stop halfway through, get let off, and discover a new location that way. That could be useful, but honestly, I'm not convinced that I should get the stealth magazine just yet. It's not that I'm scared of the synths, and it's not that I don't know. I guess I could... I'm going back and forth. That could be helpful. And it's kind of already part of the trip, and I don't need to go down to Virgil afterwards. Giving him the serum and stuff. That's fine. Oh, of course, I'm doing Brotherhood, and if I was to do a Brotherhood run... Yep, I remember why I go back to Virgil. You'd have to go kill him for the Brotherhood, and if he's already saved, then you don't need to go back down there again. So, yeah, let's save it for when we need to go back to Virgil. That'll be fine. That probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I was very rambly and very gibberishy right there. We're going to go back to Virgil right now, give him some data or something, and he's going to give us a drawing of the molecular relay. We go to the Brotherhood, we get into the Institute, we do some quests for the Brotherhood and the Institute, we pick up Virgil's serum, we go back to Virgil, and we say, hey, take the serum, it's going to turn you into a human. Then we have to go back again, frankly, which kind of sucks, just to make sure that he's changed back into a human. Then we can leave and pick up the stealth magazine, probably on the first time or whatever that we're going back for the serum to give to him. And then down the line, Institute quests, we don't really like them. We keep doing quests for the Brotherhood, and they say, hey, you should go off and kill Virgil because he's a threat. And then we'll immediately say, hey, we already went down there and he was human again. He's stuck in there, it's fine. And that way we don't need to go down there again. I guess is how we're going to play this. And then, yeah, that's the future for us. That's the plan, at least. So, kind of spoily, but I don't know. I need to kind of talk through my plans, and then someone can yell at me when they notice that I make a huge critical error. And I've made huge critical errors before with the triggers and what the quests actually do and stuff. And so I wouldn't mind catching that earlier than I would otherwise. Anyway, let's put some stuff away, so we're not going to break our legs as usual. Let's get out of our power armor. And then we need to also take the fusion core out. Drink some water, eat some food. Any second. There we go. Roasted, roasted. Now, explosive pipe sniper rifle. Up to the 45. Definitely don't really need to worry about all of the resources, so let's just make that happen. Long barrel. Let's see. Long light barrel versus the finned. Let's just do that because recoil and all that stuff, that's probably a better thing to have. There are reasons sometimes to, you know, not do the one at the bottom that's the most gun nutty. It's not all the time, like, especially if you're doing pistols versus not pistols. Honestly, a pistol explosive gun, that's interesting. The standard magazine, we need to have the large quick eject. No muzzle, definitely getting the suppressor, of course, and the medium scope. I'm wondering, do I want the short scope? I think I want the short scope. If I have the reflex sight, I really don't like the reflex sight for these crappy pipe weapons. At least the short scope is decent. Short scope. Yeah. Because if enemies are closing in, and I need to not have them be going in and out of the viewfinder, I should still be able to hit the shots, and obviously explosions, you just need to kind of hit generally in the right place. So we'll go with that. Oh, it needs a name. What is this name? Let's see. 0.45 explosion. I think we get the idea. Not very good at making some fun names up, so I'm sure there's a better one out there. Yeah, I think the Brotherhood is a decent way of doing a Yolo run. Oh boy. Obviously, if you're taking on the Brotherhood as... I thought this was just junk there. That's very strange. If you're taking on the Brotherhood as the Institute, that can get really scary. Watching Super Twonky, the one who's completed a Fallout 4 Yolo run, that was terrifying. So props for sure, but I don't want to be terrified as much. I'd rather have a big robot stomp around and then me go in covertly, and then do conversely less scary things when it comes to the people down in the Institute. Anyway, I think we are... Well, I'm looking at the clock. Pretty much, if I go down here... I never took that way. If I go down here, just typically, and run across, and do the rocky cave, then run across, well, not run across, fly across, then getting to the Brotherhood over there. It's going to be a long trip back. Just a lot of running. Do I do that next episode, or do I do part of that this episode? I think it's a good way to just... We've done the Corsair chip, we've got it analyzed, and now we have to go back to Virgil. Last episode, we were going in and out of the glowing sea, and it was terrifying. This episode, we decided to walk all the way to Green Tech Genetics, kill a Corsair, and nearly get shot twice by him, but he missed, thankfully. I'm pretty sure he missed. I'll have to look at that. Next time, we're going to walk back down to the glowing sea, fly over into the glowing sea, and then give Corsair chip to Virgil. Well, not Corsair chip, but Corsair information. What are we giving him? I'm not quite sure. But we are going to be able to then build a teleporter with the Brotherhood because, you know, it's right at their airport base, and I'll have that linked in and all that fun stuff, and it's right in front of the, you know, place that I want to be. Nice and convenient for me. Then, and then alone, will we be able to get into the CIT ruins, do the Institute stuff that allows me to take a bunch of aluminum back and forth between Hangman's Alley. Not going to be a very exciting episode now that I think about it. There's going to be really no action. It's going to be a lot of setup, but afterwards, we'll be able to then move on to Libertalia and get that stealth magazine. We'll be able to eventually move back down south and give Virgil the serum, get the other stealth magazine. The USS Constitution has a stealth magazine. I might take a look at what that quest entails. I know they send you to a random location, a nearby location that's somewhere around here. It's pretty close by. You just need random things. I think my intelligence should be high enough that I can bypass things too. I'll look into it, but that could be another stealth magazine to pick up. Because we're getting to the point where, with a teleporter around, and with, you know, just a handful of Brotherhood missions that are not that difficult, find the Lost Patrol, which is heading back up north, clearing out the ghouls in the basement of the Boston airport, doing things like retrieving nukes from the glowing sea, more ghouls. It's just a bunch of ghouls, really, when it comes to the Brotherhood, isn't it? A few super mutants, I suppose. We'll say goodbye to the railroad at some point. Make sure we stock up on plenty of stealth boys before then, but shouldn't be too difficult. What else? Yeah, there's you know, a lot that we're pushing forward through this part of the game. We need to start linking a few things up north. I don't think we have... Yeah, these are our two furthest ones. We need to get up to Far Harbor. The longer we wait, the scarier it's going to be. We're at level 46. We might need to consider jumping into Far Harbor and Nuka World before long. And, oh god, that's going to be terrifying. Ugh. Yeah, so I essentially want to push myself forward through the main quest as much as possible. That way, any damage that I know that I could avoid, but then I end up taking, I just kind of get out of the way. But then I'm going to leave it, go off and start doing a few things over here. That is going to be scary. I'll need a melee weapon for... No! spoiler warning, I actually don't need to take the melee weapon because the gas room does not explode with explosive rounds. And it's the most silly thing ever. I mean, every single other bullet firing does, you know, explode the gas in the room, so you need to kill the rad roaches in the gauntlet in the gassy room with a melee weapon, but explosive rounds do not explode the gas for some reason. And I wish I knew why. It's very strange. So, well, I might take a melee weapon around anyway, because the last time I did it, it was an explosive shotgun, and I do not want to test it with this explosive one. I want to take as little damage as possible. So I'll probably still take a melee weapon to deal with the roaches. But now that I have that, technically I could test it out. I don't want to test things in a YOLO run. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. We have plenty of things on our plate. We're going to have to start looking at the DLC. And once that happens, oh, I'm going to be terrified. We'll be getting through that as quickly as possible. Some of it not so quickly as others, but yeah, there's still a lot to do, but we're making good progress. But for now, thanks for joining me on this wonderful adventure, and until next time, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with Fallout 4 You Only Live Once Run Done Live. I got that out of order, so see you again next time. Farewell.